Oh shit. Oh yeah. That might be a problem. Can you talk? No.
I said, hold on, what?
I just need to get the levels of your voice right.
Okay,
Um,
what do you want me to
hold on.
do?
Just keep talking.
Uh,
Keep talking.
I don't even know what to say.
Just keep saying things that are good.
Uh,
Yeah. Keep talking.
Jay, at least talk to me back. I don't know. Make a
Well,
conversation.
I'm trying to focus on, okay, what is your favorite color of shell? Like seashell.
What is that?
A seashell? Like a thing a clam lives in, or like a snail? Snail? Snail?
No. Well, is there like design?
Nature's design.
Huh?
Nature's design.
I hear you with tons of echo. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the stream. Like, I'm not gonna hear you.
Me? You hear me with echo?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Your kitchen is like echoey. But
Yeah, but it sounds
also,
good on stream, right?
yeah. I don't want to hear the music though.
You don't hear the music.
Can you talk?
Blah 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 blah.
I hear it whenever you talk.
Oh, then I won't hear the music. It's
But
just
people
gonna
will.
it's just gonna be the people. The people will hear the music.
You should put something like a lot of things in a row because yesterday like music died and people were like, "Oh, it did."
Yeah, you can't do that with Bandcamp though. Oh, we're live by the way. I forgot to say that.
Oh shit.
Hey, my parents are Italian. Hi Deep. Sorry, I forgot we were live too. My bad.
Why don't you tell me? You have to tell me.
Do you want to hear music? At, like period? Do you want to not hear music?
Are you asking me?
Yes. Like what if I
I
put it?
I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. It's too. I have a hard time trying to hear you, so I music on top of that is gonna be just a mess. Just give me a second. I'm gonna deafen.
Okay. I'm trying to get music for y'all set up. Out for a second. Who is here? That was. Oh well, yeah. Of course, that's apparent. But to anyone, okay, we are going to start cooking in just a second. hard work for. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh, I need to pull. Or I'll just do it in kitchen. Um, yeah, yeet. I need to post it in kitchen counter. Cause why not bump that room? Or kitchen table. Sorry, keep saying kitchen counter, as if that's what it really is, and it's not. Streams.
Hi, by the way, people can't hear the music.
I know. It's paused or something. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I just needed to post that. Post the.
I'm also super loud.
You're super loud. Okay. You down then. Okay. How's that? How's that better? Is that better? Lou, is that better? Lou, is it better? Lou, is it
Let
better
me
with
try.
cheddar?
I'm trying. I'm attempting.
No good way to go chat. I don't like shepherd's pie. Make something else. Why don't you like shepherd's pie? Shepherd's
Okay,
pie.
we can ask chat. I'm just muting myself to ask, and I don't know if that's um the best way to do it. Hello, Nick. Um, can you tell if I'm? Can you tell her if I'm too loud, please? Hi, Dip. Yes, I'm here. What do you mean my parents are Itahan? Please, someone tell us if I'm too loud. Okay, Dipset levels seem perfect to me, so there we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, there we go. Did you ever grow your hair longer than that? Or you just
Okay.
cut it
Wow.
after that? What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little quiet, but
Oh, just like the volume shot up like it was oscillating, and I thought this was a bed.
Analog said, Lou, you're a touch loud, not crazy loud. Levels are good. Yeah, what? Make a decision.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. We're working on it.
I'm
Oh,
probably a little,
fuck.
slightly loud.
All right. Okay.
Ah,
Why don't you like shepherd's pie? It's the shit.
I don't know what is shepherd pie.
I know you don't know, but Nick said.
My hair was maybe a little longer, but no man. Oh, you're rocking the the Nick's hairstyle
That
15
is
years
true.
ago. I don't know how long is wrong. I'm gonna read chat. I'm gonna read all of you while she cooks. So you can ask questions. I'm gonna be the voice over of the
I
chat.
thought you were gonna do homework.
Yeah, I suppose I'm supposed to be doing homework.
Dos. Substitute the meat. Okay. I just need to make sure I have everything. I have I need onion powder because I'm only using one onion and then I'm gonna replace the other. So this calls
Read me. I
for
can read you. I can't.
I don't have Worcestershire sauce, so we gotta figure out substitutes for Worcestershire sauce.
I thought you had this planned.
And half and half. I don't have anything planned.
Is the audio cutting out? What? Ah, hello. Explain. Oh, Jake, I can't hear you now. But it's better now. Sorry. Oh, god damn lag. J baby. It was okay. I'm sorry. I'm being confused. It's fine. I don't know what is happening. Oh god, that was weird. That was weird. What happened just now was weird. Because yesterday I thought that that wall that is in front of Jake was like where the kitchen ended and the counter was like right next to the wall. But then Jake just walked in between those two things and I realized there's space. And like the kitchen is bigger. Yeah. I just don't know why. The thing is that the corner of the counter is it's like you're so pretty. It like matches the wall. Soy sauce and mustard. I know. I don't know. I never had it. Soy sauce with a pinch
Hello,
of
hello, hello.
honey.
Okay, so I was very dumb and didn't plug in my laptop. So I'm streaming through my laptop and I didn't have it plugged in. So hopefully all of the lag, all of the issues that we were having with the audio interface cutting out will stop because plugged in now and
No, we can't hear Strigid now.
no, it's they hear me now. It's stream lag. Gotta
Oh, okay.
have to make sure my not on battery saver. The best. All right. Okay. Oops.
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
We ready to go?
Yes.
We hear good now. Everything's a-okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Start cooking. Do your thing,
All right.
monkey.
So we need to mash bread. 1/4 cup of broth. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper in large bowl using fork. And add ground beef
Make
and knead with
charismatic
hand.
and engage in introduction.
Uh, oh yeah, we don't have music. Sorry, I keep forgetting to do that.
Put it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she burnt the back of her hand, and it was a sad day. Um, it was very painful. I was making jokes while that was happening, so that was probably irritating, but she's feeling better now. Can you, someone
No, I'm
tell her
not
to
feeling better
stop
now. That's a lie.
touching her scab, please?
Shut up. Stop talking about that. We're on cooking stream.
Fine.
We're not in talk about my wound stream.
Is it lunchtime for you? Is it too early for lunch yet? Did you already have lunch? Is it nighttime?
You watched me eat lunch.
No, Jake, I'm asking chat.
Oh.
It's not about you.
Yes, it is. This is about me. Who watches me eat lunch
Nick
all the
does
time? It's
like
kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest.
shepherd's pie.
All right, I don't think the
no.
music is working. Just pull up your favorite Magpie Pirates collab, and we'll all have a ditzy time. And just put it in the background. I think that'll work.
Are you
So,
delegating music to the audience?
So, hi, I'm Strigid, and I cook.
You're learning.
Anyway, I think that we're
But
going to be
you're
making.
learning.
I think that we are going to be making shepherd's pie.
What is
We're
the
gonna start.
difference with pot pie?
Pot pie has chicken. Shepherd's pie doesn't. Pot pie doesn't use mashed potatoes on the top. It uses bread. More of an actual pie, and shepherd's pie is kind of like peasant's shepherd's pie. I mean, what?
I'm blasting Lingua Ignota in that case. Yes, I've been listening to her the whole morning. Well, not the whole morning, but part of the morning.
Okay. So we gotta start with the bread and the beef.
Can you put a thing on the corner that says "put your own music" in the background?
No, it's gonna take too long. We've already spent so much time.
Okay.
Uh,
It's the bread part that makes me hate pot pie. Who uses bread instead of actual dough? That's fucking lazy. That's fucking lazy to use like bread instead of dough.
Not all people do that with pot pie. It's not about being lazy, it's about being resourceful. Not everyone has time and the ability to make dough. What these like.
You're cutting out from me.
That's what these like kind of English recipes are about. Is like peasantry, tasty.
Is it about being lazy?
Peasantry being tasty.
Yes. What are you making? Like, that's a good question because I never understand Jake's food schedules. Like, she eats whenever she has to, and like, I don't know. Is this dinner or lunch?
Dinner. So it's in the slow cooker. So I'm beholden to how long the recipe takes. This takes.
Why you only use a slow cooker?
Because it's easy.
Slow.
Shut up. It's so this takes 4 to 5 hours. So when I finish cooking this will probably yes. And guess what? It has a better flavor and it's easy cleanup. It's easier cleanup than everything else. And like there's less cooking variables. Like the cooking variables are pretty minimal. Okay, so I gotta mashed bread, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. That's like big pinch.
Pot pie is a pie, but with savory
And
stuffed gravy. I don't like the dough and gravy with savory ingredients. I don't know what gravy and savory are.
gravy
I
is
don't understand.
is gravy is like chicken broth but thick, and and you put it on chicken or turkey or whatever, and savory
That's
is
gravy.
like, huh?
That's gravy.
Yeah, savory is like umami. It's like a similar.
I don't know how umami tastes.
Umami is like the taste profile that is like in between fatty
I
and
don't
like
like fatty flavor.
lean. It's like, I don't know. Google it. I'm not a
Hi,
gastrologist.
Hendrik! The whole thing
Hello,
behind
Hendrik.
it. Shepherd's pies that uses lamb. Are you gonna use lamb?
No, I don't have lamb.
Oh,
But
I never had dumplings. I
I know
don't
that
like the fact that
a
they're
lot of
boiled.
American iterations of shepherd's pie skips out on the lamb.
Hmm. I don't like the fact that dumplings are not like they look raw. I don't know if it's because they are boiled or something that they don't look cooked, and
Huh?
that just makes me
They're
gag a
steamed.
little.
They're steamed.
Yeah, but they're not. They don't look like golden like whenever you cook something.
Well, if you fry them after steaming them, they will.
Well, if you fry them, then that's like too fatty.
What do you want? What is
No,
gonna
but not
please
like
you?
deep fry them.
Like, do you want it to look like it's
Just like
pan
if you
fried
just
or
put a
not?
pan, like it's just there's a difference between frying, like deep frying,
It's not deep
and
fry. It's pan frying. It's just pan frying. I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
I
but
if
with not a lot of oil. It's just you're making it gold. You're like giving it
Yeah,
a
but
tan.
yeah. So when you say fry, it you generally mean just like putting something in the pan and frying it, or like searing it. Well, that would be searing. But um, if you mean deep fry, usually people will have to specify deep fry, unless you're,
Right.
because who fucking has a deep fryer at home? Unless you're talking about fries or like, I don't know.
In Western cuisine, food that is considered suitable for a main course or other non-dessert course is called savory, as opposed to sweet. Okay, Wikipedia. What are you doing? Explain all your action.
So this shepherd's pie is, since it's made in the slow cooker, there needs to be a way that the meat doesn't dry out, and the way that they found is by mixing the meat. So they need it to be slightly cooked before you put it in the slow cooker, but usually when you just do that, you dry out the meat, depending on the recipe. So because this is in a soup, if you mix it with like this, what did they call it? I don't
What's
know.
cooking good looking?
Oh, the panade.
Okay.
It's like a, hey kid, um we are doing um shepherd's pie, but like so like in Italy it's called panade, and it's you just mix like bread and milk and the meat, so it keeps it moist but allows it to be cooked before you put it in slow cooker. So it's just like kind of pre-breading it. I might have to take out the crust. It didn't say to decrust the bread. It just said use hearty bread, and that's what I did. And I think
Hearty. Mm. Oh, I want the
Yeah, so this is just
water.
broth and salt and bread. This is basically stuffing, but we're gonna mix it with the beef so it keeps tender and moist. Sorry if
My
you don't like
cooking's
the
gonna
word
be
moist, but I do.
easy. Yesterday I was trying to tell people that you dared me to a cook-off. That's not gonna happen.
Well, it is gonna happen when we meet up, yeah. It won't happen when it was supposed to happen, but that's what most things because of the pandemic, but you know, whatever.
Right. It's not happening now because the world.
And everyone, feel free to listen to your favorite Magpie Pirates album.
Music.
I was listening to the LP sample thing, but it wasn't working, so like just getting it through OBS wasn't working, so I just kind of gave up because we already spent so much time with setup. So, oh yeah, you guys can't really see what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
A stream where DDC critiques Italian-styled pre-made dishes from other countries. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's what we. So DDC and I are planning this thing like talk and nobody explodes. So it's like I don't get to see the recipe, but he has the recipe and he tells me what to do, and he's probably gonna pick something Italian so he can make. So now I'm gonna mix the beef, 85% lean beef. This is two pounds of that with the panade, and it just says mix with your hands. Since my right hand is fucked from being burned, I'm not gonna do that. Should we do some ASMR? Oh, it's not really picking up. I do not want to get raw beef on my phone, please. That. Alright, so it says.
Hello from Canada, virtual dinner party. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for stopping by. We're making shepherd's pie.
I'm making panade right now for to keep the cooking this in the slow cooker, so preventing it from drying out.
We're not pros, by the way. It's just, this is just happening.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you read the description, it clearly states that I don't know what I'm doing.
That ball's gonna fall.
Shut up. Sorry.
Are you using wind protection on your mic indoors?
No. It's just I don't feel like taking the wind thing off because it's on the pop filter and it's a dang hard one to take off. So
I do like cooking on my channel too. Love to see what others are making. Oh, that's so cool. Everyone's
all
doing
right.
like everyone's streaming their stuff. It's like so nice.
What do you usually cook? Do you have like a
Yeah.
do you do a lot of French cooking considering you're Canadian? French Canadian stuff. Belgian.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, well, yeah,
Okay.
depending on the region and depending on
Yeah,
what
yeah,
part of Canada.
yeah. Of course.
The meat is like squish, squish.
Yeah.
I hope your expectations are suitably low. We usually make music. Yeah, yeah. Jake is currently getting more into cooking and now
Okay.
cooking live.
Still. Simmering, breaking up the meat into rough 1 inch pieces with wooden spoon until no longer pink, about 5 minutes.
That's so cool. Quick and easy
Uh,
dinners. Like, try to show how to make dinner in about 30-40 minutes, start to finish. That's nice. I like to cook fast.
I don't.
Like, I don't like spending 5 hours on cooking. Like, that's too much.
Well, I'm not spending 5 hours.
Well, you're making it in a slow cooker, you know. Breads of Canada.
It took me 5 hours to prepare a meat thing. The meat would go bad. Anyway. Yes. So before I really do anything else with this, I think I'm just gonna. I have to peel carrots and my mushrooms, right? Yeah, onions, carrots. So yeah, before I cook this, I'm gonna just let it, because it's still kind of
Oh,
refrigerator cold.
you can click on chat. Analog posted virtual dinner parties channel, so you
Nice.
can check that. Maybe you can follow one of their recipes one day.
Yes. Okay. Got to clean some.
Right. Yeah. Like for a stream, it's better. It's more reasonable to do something that is 30 to 40 minutes long.
Reasonable.
What do you?
I'm trying to deal with cables, okay? So I can.
Okay.
I'm trying to peel these carrots and show you, not so you guys just seeing nothing.
Enough of your back.
Yeah. Enough of my back.
Well, I don't know. I think you need a good workflow. Is the voice of God. I just come out of nowhere. I'm everywhere. Well, I think for to cook fast, I feel like you need a good workflow. You know, like I don't think you can be very messy, otherwise you're gonna take very long, or you're just gonna be, I don't know, something's gonna burn. Things that aren't ready at the same time, right?
I don't know. I feel like also with faster cooking, you generally use more. My experience, the time you save is just time you up cleaning.
I've always wanted to have one of those peeling tools.
What? Why don't you?
What?
Like, I just don't understand why these tools are so expensive and
Well, they're very bougie.
It's
What
not.
can't you
It's just a. It's two very shitty, or well, it's one shitty razor.
Well, welcome to the third world. Yeah, no one answered Dip. That's true. Dip asked how's everyone doing, and no one answered. I'm sorry, Dip.
We're not doing. That's why we didn't answer.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Nothing really. It's not a
How
real
are you?
statement.
How's quarantine for you? How's your life? Jake, I'm
My life?
asking
I don't
you.
have anything.
Well, I'm doing
I don't have
okay.
anything to say about that. Not doing.
Right.
Every day is a
Slow
little bit
cookers
different.
are good. I use Instant Pot a lot. What is that? Another type of slow cooker or fast cooker?
I think it is. I don't know. I don't really know.
Did you almost cut your finger?
Oh,
People's talking
fine.
about that.
Yesterday, I always almost cut my finger. I didn't.
No, right now.
No. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Even though slow cooker take a long time, you spend less time actually doing anything. Plop stuff in there and food is ready later.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a scam in the fact that it like, or like, well, the idea is that you don't have to do a lot, but really most of the recipes that I've had to do are like that are good enough to eat. Like honestly, well, not eat. Well, I mean everything's good enough to eat, really. Eat McDonald's if you want to, but whatever. The point is like I don't know
Oh,
the things that are interesting
Analog has
to
an
me.
audio question. Wait.
Yeah.
It
What?
says, maybe your audio is getting gated.
My audio is gated. Am I cutting out?
When you turn away, you're almost muted.
Oh, okay. I will lower the gate then.
Instant Pot is a pressure cooker pot. Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay. Cooks it super fast, but it can also make rice into slow cooking. Oh, that's nice.
How am I supposed to peeled and cut into half-inch pieces?
You've been making whole chickens? Like Kira says that I've been cooking whole chicken now, and then that's a good one.
That's
Just
cool.
rub it with seasoning. That's, I don't like if there's
Wait,
anything
half-inch?
that gives me the crawlies, it's raw chicken. Like the texture of raw chicken is just like, ugh.
Not the worst. I think the worst is, sorry, I'm trying to measure this in my mind and I'm not doing a very good job. I think that probably the worst raw texture.
What did you say? The worst what?
Um, I don't know. I'm really trying to think about this. Like yeah, meat just. I don't think raw meat really gives me bad vibes, bad feelings in my fingers.
I wonder how a professional feels like when they see you cutting things.
Um, they probably cringe.
Do you have advice for dicing things? Virtual dinner party. Yesterday we were wondering
Fine, fine, fine.
how
I'll try
to
to make this more efficient.
cut garlic or onions into small pieces.
Yeah, it just feels like I can't ever really get it as fine as I want it to.
Right. Do you have any advice? Um, Dinner party. Medical professionals. This is a new word for cooking shows. I think the worst raw texture I know is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was a chef for 20 years and seeing you cut, I get scared you're going to slice your finger off. Me too. I
Yeah,
know.
that's cool. You know, it's always important. I know. I've worked in the food service for probably 6 years. I know what good cutting looks like. It's just I was never a chef. I was like more like on the service end, front of house stuff, so I don't actually know what I'm doing as far as food goes. I just know how to take people's orders and deal with chefs that are angry at you.
I have a
All the
lot
time.
of respect for chefs. Like they work so much.
But
What?
how long did you work in? You were a server, right? How long?
How long did I work as a server? A
Yeah.
server is that no that not a server. As a what is it called? As a waiter,
Oh, that's
waitress.
a server. Same thing.
Yeah, well, a year. Only a year. Cut the carrots in half, then turn them over. Put the flat side down. Yes.
Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. Okay, I see. I just yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you. I mean, I will definitely keep that. That is probably way better to do for next time. I'm good though. It's all
Yeah,
right. I don't know where to put these fucking
better
carrots.
balance
I don't
if
know.
we put the flat side down.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That makes sense. I don't feel like dirtying up another damn bowl. I'm just gonna put it in the pot. It's not gonna hurt anything.
Yay.
All right.
Bend your fingertips back. Server is the non-gender version of waiter wait.
All right,
Yes.
now you're really gonna cringe, friend. Virtual dinner party. Now you're really gonna cringe because I'm gonna cut an onion, and you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate every second of
You should live stream with virtual dinner party.
it.
Now I want you to in like one live stream.
Getting a Zoom call.
This is like watching stream games. I'm just,
I
I'm
just-
just.
I don't know how to do it right. Like I know what. Like I'm halfway there. Okay.
It's okay.
Is it okay? Is it
I
really?
don't know how to chop things either. It's always it's a strange process.
Oh.
I have a video on my channel on how to cook an onion. Yes. I don't know why we dismiss that knowledge that is so basic. Like just this year I
Jeez.
learned how to grab a
just explode.
pencil after so many years of just being a visual artist.
Of like what?
And I realized there are wrong ways to hold a pencil that can hurt you.
Oh yeah. I mean, as a musician, it's very much the same. Like, people don't know how to hold their guitars. People don't know how to play the piano right without setting themselves up for carpal tunnel for the rest of their life and tendonitis. Like, it is
Right.
pretty bad. I mean, I guess cutting is probably the same. There's a way that you could cut so that you would hurt your wrists or something. And I hope I'm not doing that, but that knife doesn't sound sharp enough. You're right, I should probably sharpen it, but yeah.
What are you cutting next? What do you have to cut next?
What am I cutting next? I just have to cut these mushrooms in half after I rinse them.
Please don't say fingers. For cutting small pieces of onion, I like not cutting it all the way through so it keeps together while cutting the other way. Oh yeah, that's how my mom chops tomato, like how she dices tomatoes.
Yeah. Like, kind of what I'm trying to do, but not really doing that.
Probably her finger. No, no finger chopping in this street.
Right, I kind of made a fatal error, but it's okay.
What?
Wait, so wait, okay.
What up?
So look, you're a chef. I have to brown this meat, and to conserve using a bunch of dishes, I just put like all my I put all the vegetables that are gonna go into the skillet after the beef. I just put them in the slow cooker pot, but they have to go. But the beef has to go into the slow cooker. So, can I put the browned beef in the bowl that had the raw beef in it, or is that really bad? Am I gonna get myself food poisoning for that? Yeah, I'm just trying to conserve this here. This is like that just fell apart. That didn't work. Oh.
Sorry, I got distracted. I got an email. When you peel your onion, you can leave the root and it holds together. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna start doing it because
Oh.
my whenever I chop, uh-huh.
No, I just said oh. That sounds really
Oh,
reasonable. I'll
yeah,
have to
whenever
watch a
I
video on it.
chop like onion. Also, I really like onion, so I just don't chop it in like very small pieces because
Yeah.
I like having chunks to chew. I just think super tiny.
Yeah, I mean, I also am not really fond of the idea of making them really tiny because I do like onions as well. Like, I like onions a lot. But,
Hmm. He says, yeah, you could put it back in because you are going to put it back into the slow cooker to cook with
oh, okay.
everything.
Cool. Alright, thank you.
What is that link analog?
What isn't it?
Is it how to cut onions? Maybe it is.
Kira, you should do a cooking streaming.
Me?
No, Kira. Kira seems like he's no way.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing. Seems like it.
Yeah. I can't stream from my kitchen. Are you going to saute everything in a frying pan? Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, so I'm browning the meat and then I'm sautéing everything after in the fat. In the fat of the meat. I think I just need to cut up one more thing.
Yay.
Mushrooms. Um, mushrooms,
Oh,
onions, carrot.
I want to ask virtual dinner party. What's your take on recipe books? Like, do you think they work? Do you think they? I mean, of course they work, but like, I don't know. I feel like it the results are not as good as when you cook like guided from your sense of or I don't know, your preferences. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? What I'm saying makes sense.
Yeah. I love French onion soup. Alright, I gotta rinse the mushrooms. Where's the garlic? When am I putting in the garlic? Okay, so I can.
It would be 2 hours long, and the only satisfying bit would be that the pots and knives would be clean when the food is served. Ah,
That's pretty good
I
though.
like that.
So you clean as you go. You're one of those. I tried doing that for a little bit,
I
but
used to clean as I go. I used to clean while I cooked when I had a very when I used to live in a shared apartment.
yeah, but the problem is, like, you end up you end up having like not the warmest food.
Oh, says recipe books slash websites are good, but I always say don't be afraid to omit an ingredient or replace with something else if you don't like a certain thing. Cooking isn't a science like baking, so you can experience more. Oh, I used to work at a coffee shop where the owner they were making their own coffee, like they were what's it called, brewers? No, it's not, is it?
Yeah.
Like they would toast their own coffee seeds and everything, and it became super popular like on a national level. But he studied bakery in Denmark, and he would always talk about it. I that's when I discovered that bakers like take their bakery like super seriously, and it's actually a very technical thing, which is very interesting. I would like to know more about
I just
bakery.
I just want to know how to bake awesome soft pretzels. That's all I need to know how to bake. Everything else is secondary to figuring that out at some point in my life.
Right. Baking what? Wait, I didn't hear.
Soft pretzels.
Soft pretzels. Yeah, well, I don't know what does it imply baking? Like anything you bake or just like bread?
Huh?
Like not really pastries and stuff,
Baking is
but
also
like bread,
included.
all
Yeah,
types of
pastries and cake. And dessert, other baked goods. Yeah, the cookies,
Does
pastries.
that include a
Huh?
bakery though? Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but like he said, it's like they're two different things. That's why, culinary schools are broken up into baking and cooking because they're completely different approaches to essentially the same thing, which is heating up things, making them taste good.
Hmm. Bread, pastry, cakes. Oh, okay. It includes everything. Baking is very precise. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Uh, I knew some people that were like bakers. They always tend to be very stuck up though about the fact that baking is this very precise thing. It's like, okay, you know, I met people like so I went
Wait,
to a trade school and like was able to be around other people within the same trades and like the people in the culinary part of, oh shoot, the people in the culinary school was they were really nice people and the
wait, you're
teachers
cutting
and
out for me. I don't know why.
the teachers were very nice, even the baking teachers, but people who like do it as a hobby in my experience are pretty stuck up about it. Which, right, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
What?
I'm reading chat. I'm sorry. Now it says that you have to measure everything or it doesn't work out. In cooking, if you don't measure the amount of mushrooms, for example, in this dish, it's not going to ruin the recipe.
Yeah.
Wham. Right. I didn't know that bakery was that fragile. Like, not fragile, but that precise.
Well, also you can like ruin a cake by opening the oven too soon. And
We have a lot of noise reduction, so sometimes I can't hear you at all. You should turn
it's
that
my
down.
understanding that when you're baking, you can ruin a cake. Like when you're baking a cake or even bread, if you open the oven too soon, you can ruin it. Okay. Um, onions, carrots, half teaspoon of salt, cover, cook, release liquid, uncover. Okay, we're good.
Beep, 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 beep. We don't have music, background music on because we were dealing with what already. So if you want to listen
No.
to something in the background, we delegate that job to you.
Have you ever made sourdough, Nick?
Or anyone.
Well, he said his dad. Said his dad.
That stuff is too complicated. That is too complicated for a little analog. What is it though?
Sourdough bread? Um,
I don't know what that is.
it's like I don't know how it's made. It's just it's a specific type of dough. I know sourdough's like I think there's something special with like how it's germinated because because I think like the oldest sourdough is I don't know maybe oh yeah it is fermentation. Um so like there's really old sourdough in like California that is like the catalyst for this like bakeries all of this bakeries sourdough. I think maybe
I don't know what this is. It's just like you're using a word that I don't know what it means. Hold on. What? Let's Google.
what is
Sourdough.
What
How to
is
make sourdough bread masterclass in 16 minutes. Oh, okay. I have a friend that did this. They used to do this. Okay, I will read the thing. Sourdough bread is made by the fermentation of dough using naturally occurring lactobacilli and yeast. Sourdough bread has more sour taste and better inherent keeping qualities than bread made with baker's yeast due to the lactic acid produced by the lactobacilli. Wow. It's like magic. Yeah, it's very sciencey. That's so cool.
Have you ever
I
made
never
what is
thought
that?
about fermentation.
What is that fermented tea?
I don't know. We can Google
Kombucha? Do you like
fermented.
kombucha? I don't like kombucha. I can't stand the taste of it. It's
I've never tried kombucha. I just heard people that say it smells like public restroom.
yeah.
I don't know though. I never had kombucha. But what is it? Like let's
It's a tea
Google.
equivalent of that. It's like fermented tea with live cultures.
It's oh, hold on. Let's read more. Kombucha. Next time you make a grilled cheese sandwich, try it with sourdough. Oh, that sounds great. If it's a little bit sour-ish. Oh, the cheese. 10 out of 10. Okay, kombucha, also tea mushroom, tea fungus, or Manchurian mushroom, when referring to the culture, blah blah blah, is a fermented, slightly alcoholic, highly effervescent, sweet black or green tea drink commonly consumed for its supposed health benefits. It looks very gooey though. It has things floating around. Latin American fermented? Pulque, I heard of that. Hold on. Oh, but yeah, but it's Mexican. We also have a thing in my country, in Bolivia, that is, oh, hold on. The, chicha. It's called chicha. I will write it in chat. Chicha. It's an alcoholic drink that is made of corn, and yes, you
Is
have
it
to ferment it,
is it like corn
and
beer?
people get wasted. Huh?
Is it like corn beer, basically?
No, no. It looks very different. Chicha looks like I don't know, but it can look, sometimes it can look purple if the corn is purple, or other times it can look like yellowish corn. It has a color very similar to corn. I'm so happy you guys pull off what I've always failed to. What? Simon, you never got to make shepherd's pie or what?
Simon. Which Simon? Oh, yes, Simon. I think he means live streaming cooking.
Oh, okay.
I
Live
don't,
stream
you
cooking.
can still do it. You
Why?
haven't failed yet. It's just you haven't done it yet.
You can do that. You can still do that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, with quinoa too. We also have api, but api I don't think it's fermented. I'm gonna Google
Well, if it's
api. Mm-mm-mm. No, this is not fermented, but it's called api. It's also based off corn, I think. Yes, and it's made from purple corn, so it looks purple. And this is sweet though, and you eat it with fried cheese empanadas. So it's
Oh,
and those fried cheese empanadas, you have to put like pulverized sugar on top. It's so good. That's street food here. You know, like you go to a small kiosk and for very cheap you get these things. So our street food is, you can say it's relatively healthier than American street food because you have like corn-based drinks, yes, sweet drinks and yeah. I mean the empanada is fried, but
well,
it's I don't.
most American street food isn't.
It's still fresh. Like they make it there. They make it fresh from the dough. This is called api, and the empanada is called pastel, which is also a synonym for cake. But pastel in Bolivia, on a local level, it means that, you know, that fried cheese empanada with pulverized sugar on top. If you're looking where this is all from, it's from Bolivia. That is my country. La, 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 la.
Is that the Bolivian national anthem?
No, it's just a jingle that I made up.
Oh.
That was genuine Bolivian music. If you don't have butter, you can put mayo on the outside and use it to grill with. Oh, that's a hack.
Yep. Mayo's great to cook with.
Bolivian anthem. Oh, Dip, refresh the page. We are still streaming and everything looks fine here.
Alright, I think this needs like a couple more minutes.
How's the shepherd's pie coming along?
This is almost done browning. And then once that's done, I gotta
Nice.
cover and cook until vegetables are softened and mushrooms have released their liquid. I've never seen that happen. I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, I need water. I'm gonna leave you alone with the stream for a second while I bring water for me.
Goodbye. Okay. Alright. As you can see, despite my best efforts, there was a ton of crispies at the bottom. trying to avoid this, but I couldn't. This is also not a non-stick pan.
Hello, I'm back.
Nothing a good soap can't fix.
Aren't you adding a bit of stock? Hold on. Analog said Strigid should turn off all the Automatica audio stuff and disappear. I sense that's a bad word.
So here's the problem with the automatic audio things. Because Lou is in a Discord call. And Lou can hear himself.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem. That's why I have the gate on. Because obviously cooking with headphones on is a terrible idea. Not gonna try that.
Yeah, no, not acceptable. Dangerous. I feel like I'm missing out. No.
Why? Who's missing out?
Simon. Probably because they can't hear you.
Well, if you can hear me, then they can hear me.
Yeah. Are you adding stock, Strigid?
Not in any of these steps yet.
Oh, okay, they can hear you. They can hear everything loud and clear. Okay, cool. Oh, they just can't hear you when Discord decides not to transmit any sound.
Alright. We'll see about that. Now. Liz was trying to follow my directions for mac and cheese, and now it's just a lot of oil and butter in the bottom of my pan. What is this emoji? What the fuck? That emoji looks so YouTube.
I have a teacher from university that uses that emoji a lot, and it's so funny. She uses it for everything. Yeah, I heard people that, like, I don't know, I heard many, what's it called? Many versions of mac and cheese. But I don't really know what the...
Yeah,
what
I
the
mean, you can add like lobster, crab, any sort of meat that you want to the mac and cheese.
Lobster. What is that, an attempt to make it like fancier?
Depends on where you are. Like, lobster isn't that fancy here because it's a local thing.
Lobster's fancy though.
Huh?
Lobster sounds fancy though. Only Discord alone may judge whether you are noisy or not. Yeah.
Well, is noise.
That's true. Yeah, loud.
These are my potatoes. Okay, what should I? Oh shit, I didn't have a timer on this. 2 minutes more, I think, though. Let's stir it. It smells good, though. What does it look like when mushrooms release their juices? I've never
What?
heard that.
You're cutting out for
It said so. It said to look for when the mushrooms release their juices.
what?
What is that? What, you can't hear me, or you don't understand what that means?
I can't hear you. You're so far.
Okay.
Wow, dip going all the way with mac and cheese. I do baked mac and cheese with tomatoes and onions and I don't know how chives. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's a
Chives.
new word for me. No, chives and Italian herbs. What is your favorite piece of kitchen equipment, Jake? A slow cooker, I assume.
No. I don't know if I have a favorite. What's your favorite? I don't know if I have one.
Wait, did you answer?
I don't know. I don't know what a favorite.
Oh, you don't know.
Um.
I don't know. I like spoons. Well, I like knives and pans. Is that enough of an answer? Is that too mediocre? Um, I also like wooden spoons, like wooden pallets that you use to mix stuff. In my head and in my heart, it gives it things a different flavor. I don't know. Maybe it's because my mom uses like always
Yeah,
use that to cook.
I hesitate to deny that. I don't think that there's anything. Okay, I don't have to reduce this heat. Stir in flour, tomato paste, garlic. Shoot, I didn't cut up the garlic. Dang it. I also didn't.
Good knives. Everyone likes a good knife.
I don't
We
know.
only have wooden spoons, but
I
yeah.
hesitated to say knife because I'm not good with them, so it would kind of be like, I don't know. How much flour? How much flour? How much
A
flour?
custom knife. How does a custom? Has anyone ever had a custom knife? Custom knife? Like anyone
I don't know how a knife could be
got
custom.
themselves a piece?
Like it has
I
a
don't know. You
special
could have
decal
like
on it.
your name engraved in it. Water cooker. I heard like there's this thing that like what is it? Vapor fryer? What's it called?
Air fryer, yeah.
Air fryer.
There's one
That
over
sounds
there, but I
like
don't know how to use it. I suppose I could read up on it.
Does it work though? Does it actually fry?
I don't know. I don't know how to use it, so. How many garlic? How many garlic?
Customize for your
3.
3
garlic. Sorry, I needed to figure out how much garlic.
Aries kitchen on it. Simon the neighbor is air fryer wizard. How can you be a wizard at air frying? Victorinox are decent. Oh, we're getting brands. I'm gonna Google that. And then I'm gonna get a ton of ads for it.
Yeah.
Victorinox. Oh, these are knives. Okay.
Yeah, I really need to sharpen this knife.
There are a couple in my city. Ooh. Yes, virtual dinner if you have more tips and hacks. They were the first knives I had. I still have a few that are almost 30 years old and still great. What? That's so cool. I never had a good knife. I'm also scared of huge knives. Like the one you're using. It's spooky. Scary.
That's because you're tiny. It's because you're a tiny person.
Oh, yeah, my hands are very small. I can't control many things.
Oof.
Victorinox are not super expensive, good price and good quality. They're selling us knives. Imagine if virtual dinner party was just like an account to advertise knives.
Are you an algorithm? Virtual
Are
dinner
you an
party?
algorithm? Are you a bot?
This whole time I thought you were good people. 2 tablespoons tomato paste. Where's the tablespoon? Where's the tablespoon? We're gonna do a little onion powder because it called for more onions and I didn't feel like using. I'm trying to save.
Links in description.
I'm trying to save on onion usage.
Dream idea, eating together. We did that the first day that Jake streamed cooking. We were sitting down.
Time.
No, we weren't. Not like only she was eating, but like none of us was.
Time.
We could eat together though.
I can't find the time. Oh.
I have cashew nuts.
And tomato paste.
Oh, I don't have any ground beef. Can you replace the beef? Dip said that she replaces the meat.
Right now?
How do you replace it?
With
No, it's just virtual dinner said I do feel like having shepherd's pie tonight, but he doesn't have any ground beef. And I remember that at the beginning of the stream, Dipwith said that she replaced the meat.
I guess you could use like grains or.
I
Oh,
do not know.
alright. I should have had that all ready before this, but whatever.
Well, it depends. We're all in different time zones, so we would be having dinner at like noon when Europe is having dinner at their dinner time. So it's like lunch slash dinner. Oh, so you replace meat with tofu, beans, or rice? I never had tofu. Like people, I've heard terrible things of tofu, but I don't know.
I just don't like
I like
tofu.
to
I
believe.
think you've heard horrible things from me. I know
Right.
people really love tofu. My one of my
Oh, but
professors
it's
really.
not the same. Oh, it's sad. It's a sad day.
For someone who doesn't like cooked carrots, I used a lot of cooked carrots. Whatever, I'm going for the vitamins.
Yeah. I thought you didn't like cooked carrot.
I don't. I used way too many, and they're too big, and it's too late now to. 2 1/4 cup of broth. So that's nine of these.
I want to learn how to make meat replacement.
Huh.
The
I'm
what is
sure.
it called?
I'm sure there's vegetarian shepherd's pie out
Huh?
there that doesn't have tofu. Did he say he didn't like tofu?
No, it just said that it's
Oh,
not the
it's not the
same.
same. Yeah, no, definitely not the same.
Nick said I like tofu, but I don't consider it a good substitute for meat. Dinner party said better off cooking a good recipe for tofu, beans, etc. than try to make
Yeah.
something taste like shepherd's pie. That's true.
Yeah, cause like I've explained to Lou, like part of like
It's too late.
English cooking like this is you want the richness and the hardiness of the meat. Like that's the main
Right.
flavor that's there. And when you are replacing it with tofu, which doesn't have a flavor, it's like
Right.
it's like nothing.
Well, there's another replacement, like meat replacement, that I know of, but I don't know how it tastes. Like I just know of friends that are vegans or vegetarians, and they're like, "Oh, this is the best meat replacement I've ever had." That is seitan. That is made out of gluten. Like it's made from wheat gluten.
Wheat gluten.
Um,
That's not
yeah.
that's not fashionable, because gluten is like the least
What do you mean
fashionable.
it's not fashionable? Looks like I'm gonna fight everyone. It's made of wheat gluten. Oh. It's chewy meat-like textured. Impossible burger meat. You can also like I'd rather having burgers that are made of lentils than actual beef
Yeah, I really
sometimes.
like I like vegetable patties a lot.
Yeah,
they're so much
well, they're not
lighter and
vegetables.
I
What
don't
are
know.
they?
I'm not
Like
a
lentils or chickpeas.
yeah.
Mm,
I'm not a huge fan of like beef burgers. Like especially making them. Like
right.
I'll have them at a restaurant, but at the same time, like that's like a complete and utter waste going to a restaurant and just buying a burger. Like you're going out
Right.
I know some people like being safe when they go out. I'm going out to a restaurant. I want to taste something completely new and something that I can't make on my own. But at the same time, I can't really make burgers. They're not that great in my
Right.
experience of my own making them. Uh,
Right. I think Analog said, I think the concept of replacing is misguided. Just to make things that are meant to taste good and don't use meat to do so. Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. I made some good roasted cauliflower tacos the other night. That sounds really good.
Yes, I love cauliflower.
Indian cuisine is a great place to start thinking about it. Yeah, that's true.
I love cauliflower. I I'm gonna make cauliflower steaks one time on stream. Definitely, I have some cauliflower that I need to
I
use.
never had Indian food. I want to though. Like the only places
Yeah,
that make Indian food are super expensive. So
we're
no,
we're
I've
we're
never
gonna
had
make
it.
some Syrian cookies on the stream. I just need the semolina,
Oh
um,
yeah.
and then that'll be that. So yes, we here's the final step in making the filling, and then we're gonna make the potatoes.
Mystery meat TM. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not at all.
That sounds like a Jackbox ad.
Yeah. Ooh, this looks good. Cauliflower can even be used as couscous or quinoa. I'd like to eat it raw in salads. You just chop it and you have like cauliflower rice,
Oh
and
yeah,
I like this.
I'm gonna make mashed cauliflower or cauliflower steaks. I can't
You should
decide yet.
taste it because then like
You mean the
in
raw meat?
you
I
should.
don't want to taste raw meat. This isn't
Is it raw
cooked.
meat?
No, yeah, it's not cooked through.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
You should
brown.
taste it though, like
No.
when it's better cooked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yes. Okay.
I'm officially hungry right now.
This is where
I
we,
just ate.
this is where we put our baby in, close it in the thing, suffocate our baby for 6
Where
hours.
we put our baby? What?
Put our baby to
Where?
sleep.
Oh my god.
What the
The
fuck was
YouTube
that?
started.
What actually?
It was YouTube that I just. I'm sorry.
I thought you like burped. That
No.
was like a pig.
That was being really loud.
That was so strange. My
Strigid is lucky the pro chef wasn't here for the beets and versus radishes incident.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You should. Please. No, it's okay. I don't care. Embarrass me. Yeah. So I last minute I was making barbecue beef, like homemade barbecue sauce and everything, and I had like last minute I was like I found a recipe for sugar snap pea and radish mint like salad. I don't have sugar snap peas, but I thought what I had was radishes. They were actually beets. And the whole time I was
And she
calling
spent
them
like 20 minutes.
the whole time I was calling them radishes. And then and then I tasted it and I was like, this is not radish. This is like really bland for a radish. And then Analog was like, yeah, that's a beet. And it was fine. It's fine. It was like, it was just, so I ended up making not at all what the recipe was, but just with the same dressing basically, just mint, like, and like this French
Look, casually
kind of.
studying cauliflower Stevens and the.
Sorry, it was just. Okay, so that's good. That's in the cooker.
Oh, kire! Veggie burgers made from cauliflower roasted in the oven, then mixed with cheddar, a little egg, flour, and milk, and herbs can be really nice. That's a full recipe.
Yes.
You should make that. Why don't you
Yes.
stream?
Send that to me, Kire. Just, or I'll just put it in.
Oh, virtual dinner. Have a nice day.
See
Thanks for
ya.
stopping by. We'll subscribe to your channel definitely. You're
You're
really
gonna
nice.
leave because of what I said. You left because the radish incident. It's
You're
very
leaving
divisive
because
issue.
you don't.
Yeah, see ya, virtual.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy being Canadian.
Enjoy me. I'm pretty sure that's kind of enjoyable.
Kinda.
Is it enjoyable? How's Canadian? Do we have any Canadians in the server
Yeah, we
that
had
are
that
right
one guy.
now
Remember,
here?
we talked to him for like.
That one guy.
We talked to him
One
like
person.
40 minutes. He like ran an art house.
Oh, Adrian. Yeah. That's true. I wonder where he is. Has anyone talked to Adrian lately?
Yeah, I hope he's doing good.
Oh. I'm gonna subscribe to the dinner party. What a nice man.
He didn't see it. He didn't see that. There were worse things to have gotten out of that incident. Okay.
There are many Canadians. Literally dozens. Haven't talked to him forever. Yeah. Hamster of the Apocalypse is Canadian? I didn't know that.
Oh, he is? Or they are? Sure.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know this either.
Yeah, he said that he was like dinner party said he was a chef for like 20 years, and he live streams cooking like fast dinners that you can make in 30 to 40 minutes. So that's really cool. Yeah, we'll have to crash his stream. Yeah, we should be there and be like, news.
Alright, I'm just trying to clean up a little bit. I might have to clean off my cutting board and my yeah. We still have some cooking left to do, so we're not totally done.
I love it. A lot of us subscribe to this channel. Canadians are basically like me, but they say A at the end of sentences and they have healthcare. You're not Canadian. What makes you Canadian? What makes you feel entitled to say that Canadians are like you, and not that you are like Canadians?
Canadians are like you. Like, Do
Bye,
Canadians...
Simon. Have a good day. Rest of
Bye.
your night.
Thank you. It will take 4 hours for
I
me.
hope you cook, stream cook one day, Simon.
Yes, do it. We still want. We want it as much as you want it.
And they sometimes speak French. Yeah, Canadians sometimes speak French. Not always, sometimes.
Yes, but it is a bastardized version of French, according to the French. I don't know if that's according to all French, but I know there's some beef between the French and the French Canadians.
Similar culture. You don't. What do you mean? You're American. How can you have a similar culture? If I go to Canada, I blend right in. Where are these statements coming from?
Well, I mean, French and Canadian culture aren't that far apart. It's just Canadians are just generally more left leaning for some reason. I don't know.
Right. Like people do think I'm from America, same way in reverse. I was about to say I just got an earful about how it's not real French.
All right. So how many potatoes?
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Taki said that when he went to Toronto, he had to stop trying to speak French because their dialect was so difficult for him to understand. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. French Canadian, like I was saying earlier, is different, and I think it also depends on what province you are from in France. If, like, I think if you're maybe from the city, it's different.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously.
If you go to places in Canada, it is culturally identical to Midwest America. Wow.
Yeah.
Is it hard to immigrate to Canada? Is it impossible?
Where do you
They
want to
even
go?
tried it.
Wisconsin or Canada? You can't make up your mind.
Uh-huh.
Where do you want to go? Wisconsin
I would
or
like to
Canada?
live in Canada. Canada is like the United States, but with like less aggressive environment.
I don't know. I've never lived in Canada.
Has anyone been there? I should have asked this to your dinner party. Are Canadians nice? It's not that hard to
coming from a
immigrate there.
Canadian.
Oh. Probably easier than the US nowadays. Liz said there are different accents to French and Canadian is a bastardized version of it.
That's what I just
Analog
said.
Vancouver is a shitty.
That's what I
Yeah, well,
said.
yeah, that's true.
Listen
Yeah.
to me.
I would like to be in like a Canadian capital. Not capital there. I've been to Canada. Are they nice? I dated a Canadian. Wouldn't recommend it. No. Canadians are notoriously nice. They seem nice. They seem so nice.
Yeah, I just
I once
don't
dated
know
a
if it's
Canadian
true
couple,
though.
and I wouldn't recommend it either. But like, that doesn't mean that all Canadians are like bad.
Yeah. Okay. We got to cut the potatoes. Oh shoot! Dang it! Never mind. Never mind. Not cutting the potatoes yet. I need one. I think I need one or two.
We can't see that. We can't see the potato. Right.
Got more.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
already had these. I already had these left over from when I had potatoes from another dish. So I'm gonna.
You're gonna peel 4? Why do you need so much?
So the entire.
You're gonna use 4 potatoes?
The entire thing needs to be covered in mashed potatoes. That is shepherd's pie. Like that needs to be covered in mashed potatoes.
Oh my god.
Yes. And
Liz told me to tell Strigid, but I don't want to say it. What is this? I'm scared to say it live. What is
Va
this?
te faire foutre? I don't know what that means. I don't.
Are you making me say bad things?
I already said it. What? You don't care about saying bad things? Get out of here.
It's just, I don't know. I want to say bad things, but I'm like, under my... No! What did it say? Oh, dip! I was translating that.
It was VA.
God damn it.
Lou.
What?
It was VA.
I can't hear you. You're washed.
It's VA. TEFAIRE. FOUTRE.
What? VATE?
Va-te-fe. Wait, maybe it was va. Yeah.
No! No! You can't forget.
It was.
According to me, it was VATE.
VATE. FAIRE. FOUTRE. Foutre.
What was the last word?
FOUTRE.
FOUTRE. No! Liz! You are cancelled.
What'd she say?
No.
What did she say?
I'll tell you later.
Just put it.
You're cancelled.
Just put it.
Be in this
Just.
translation chat. Oh yeah, well, analog already. Yeah.
Why did she say kiss my ass?
I don't know.
Can I?
It's in chat, please. Okay, yes. It's in chat. Why would she do that? Why would you say that?
One.
Huh?
I got one.
I got what?
One.
Turn around the camera. We're looking at the sink.
Stop looking. Stop not looking.
What?
You stop looking at me and
not.
I show you something and then I go off screen and then you think that's what I'm showing you. But I was.
It's funny French phrase. Fine.
What?
It's funny French phrase. She said Strigid is cancelled because she said something that Liz said that she said something else. What? That's not true!
What?
You're a liar. Liz is a lie. Liz is a lie.
I said something that Liz said? Is that why I'm canceled?
You're canceled because you said she said something. What? She said that Strigid is canceled because she said something that Liz said that she said something else.
Well, I said French Canadian is bastardized according to the French. And then that's what she said. But I said I already said that. And I said that people weren't paying attention to what I was saying about French Canadians.
Well, I can
I love
come up with
vache.
me.
I love vache. I don't know what these French words are meaning in my ears.
Why you say, oh, the cow? What is that? Are you calling her a cow? What does this mean?
Is that like a French way of saying bullshit?
If you two have beef, take it to the court. We need to attack you here. Yeah, that's true.
Why do we need another French person?
I don't know. Why do we need another French? I don't know.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant it like.
He's in our side though. Ow.
Potatoes are like apples, but like way fucking weirder. Isn't that like the truth? Potatoes are like dirt apples. That's basically what potatoes are. Isn't that?
That's a great description.
I mean, isn't that the real? The real?
A real description is not, but it's very accurate.
Well, if it's accurate, then it's real.
Wow.
Well, real in the real sense. Real in the metaphorical sense, and real not in the real sense. Like, obviously.
Real in the not real sense. Real in the fake sense.
Oh, shut up. I'm gonna take you to court, mister. We're gonna settle this beef.
I'm going to jail then.
No,
Not about as Google translates as oh my god. But I put it on translator and it says, oh, the cow.
Isn't your god a cow? That's what my god is. That's fine.
I don't know, she's vegan, probably.
Yeah, that's like a holy cow. She's Indian. She's really Indian.
She's Indian. You're living a lot.
Yeah, I need to sharpen this knife real bad.
We lost everyone. Lost everyone. We lost you.
That's true.
I know grenouille is frog because I dated a French guy that laughed every time I said that word.
What?
See? Dip is laughing.
You don't love everyone. You hate Skylar.
Was he making me say something that wasn't frog? Hold on. I feel bullied. No, it is frog.
Georges,
It is frog.
j'ai une grenouille dans
Grenouille. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's so fucking hard.
Grenouille. Alright, I need to figure out what I'm doing.
Dance, my George, dance.
What?
I have a frog in my jaw. What is that?
No, Deb, we
Oh,
don't.
gorge. In Red George. Oh, in my throat.
I'm like, I need to open the window or something. I keep losing track of what I'm doing.
That's a really apathetic exclamation. I'm surprised to just imagine using that. Ah, a cow.
Oh, cow.
You have to be more apathetic.
Oh, cow. Dang it. Dang it.
You're so close to the camera.
Not close enough.
Stream
You should get Liz. You should get Liz here to apologize. You shouldn't apologize for Liz. Liz should have to apologize on her own behalf. Meanwhile, cover potatoes in large water saucepan.
Large water. What? Are you okay?
Large water.
What happened?
Just large water. It's so funny to me. Large water. It's the fucking stupidest shit ever. Large. Alright.
Oh my god, it's so sprung a leak. Dip, come back.
Alright, so.
Desolate. What is desolate? Is it alone?
Yeah. So it says that russet potatoes.
I'm a desolate. I found it. Oh, I thought desolate was
like
was
desolate.
alone.
Yeah. So it says that I need at 1.5 pounds of potatoes, right? And it says that, or I looked up online and it says that. Huh?
Oh, 1.5 what?
1.5 pounds of potatoes, and it says that online a pound of potatoes is 3.5 cups. So I'm doing that. So that is 1 pound of potatoes, and now we have to do.
That's a lot of potatoes.
So one and 2.
Oh, désolé, sorry, or
1 3/4 of
potatoes.
potatoes.
You're recording your cover for your cover collab, but for the cover. Oh yeah, Jake. We haven't done that yet.
It's okay. Everything's okay. I suppose I could just... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna use the rest of this potato and then I'll just keep it for later. For mashed potatoes. It's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, that's potatoes. Potatoes.
That's a lot of potatoes. Hello, Seth. You have said LOLLL 3 times. Are you okay? I assume you're too big.
He's on our potatoes.
Hey. Oh my god.
Hello, Seth.
That was like a first.
You missed
like
like
a detail
pretty much
up
everything.
close.
Huh?
Huh?
What were you saying?
Nothing. That was very close to your hand.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't have red wine that I can drink. No.
Hi, Dad. Laughing on loft, lifting on no. Do you have a gash on your hand, Jake?
Sorry, was that
Jake.
disgusting? It's a
Oh
burn.
wait, I can't hear you. Oh,
It's a
okay.
burn.
There you go.
I'm sorry if it was disgusting.
No. Metal.
Alright, so meanwhile, cover potatoes with 1-inch water in large saucepan. Bring to boil, then reduce to simmer and cook until tender, 18 to 20 minutes. Drain potatoes, wipe saucepan dry, then return to the empty pot. The mashed potatoes, potato masher, fold and warm half and half. Oh yeah, I have to figure out. I'm gonna replace half and half without milk because I don't have either half and half or milk. Is coconut milk a bad idea to put on mashed potatoes? Please help.
Well, we don't have any of our chefs right now.
No, they're all right there. Everyone's here.
No.
Yeah.
Dinner party's not here. Simon's not here.
Oh, chefs. I thought you said chats. Ah!
Our Chads. Your
Chads.
true Chads. Hello, Chad. White wine works on the onions pretty well too. Coconut milk or cream? Bad idea in my opinion. Coconut milk. That sounds like it would be good. Is it in a can? Because it's very sweet.
Yes. I only have canned coconut milk. Because coconut milk in cartons is just watered down coconut milk.
I'm so sleepy. I don't like this.
Drink some water.
Coconut milk is sweet. Replacing
Lou, have you been
actual
drinking
cream
water
with non
today?
always sucks in my opinion.
Lou,
You talking to me?
have you drank water today? Have you been drinking water? Hydrate.
Can't hear you.
Oh, yes, you can hear me. Don't pretend
What?
you can't hear me.
No, you're cutting out.
You're cutting out.
I'm gonna cut you.
It, are Have you drunk water
Huh?
today? Have you been drinking water today?
I'm drinking water right now.
Drink more. Because that always wakes me up a little bit.
Fine. Use almond milk or regular milk. Dip says it's not good.
Don't have either
Nick
of them.
said anything actually on milk always sucks.
I don't have any dairy products because I'm
Dip says if you
lactose
add
intolerant.
that, you will have sweet mash then, more like candy potato. I agree with that.
Ugh.
Sweet mash band name. Shut up! Oh,
I don't have any dairy products.
Dairyland reporting in. Cora!
I do not like dairy because it makes me stomach upset. Hi Cora. Wrong account? No. Not wrong account.
I wouldn't add coconut
Let me see
milk.
if they tell you to use anything else for the mashed potatoes in this recipe book.
The only thing I can't tolerate is lactose intolerant. Sad. It's sad. I really like ice cream, and Jake can't have that.
I can have ice cream. But I just choose
I mean,
not
you
to.
can have everything, but then you're gonna fart, and it's just gonna be sad.
I don't know why it stops you from having it.
No, it doesn't.
See, that's the
But
thing that doesn't make sense.
it's just, I don't-
Why
the
does
thing is,
Bolivia
it
why does
stops-
Bolivia have access to ice cream for cheap, but they don't have access to potato peelers for cheap? What, that makes no sense. Like potato
Those are
peelers.
commodities. You
Potato
use
peeler is not a
knife to
commodity. It's like a
It is a commodity.
it's like a basic
It's a
kitchen
luxury.
tool. It's like having a
No.
knife.
We don't like something that was, I found out it was basic on other households and we never had because we used a knife. It was can openers and peelers. We use knives for those things. I never had a can opener or a peeler, like a potato peeler.
I don't want to slice my hand open by using a knife to open a can.
I learned how to open cans with a knife when I was 10.
Yeah, so
Like,
why are you so
that's-
scared
that's
of
my-
knives? You can like do one of the hardest things to do with
I'm not
knives.
scared of knives. I'm scared of looking at you cutting stuff. Like you're gonna chop your finger off.
I've cut things before, you realize that. Like, this isn't my first time cutting things.
Right.
Do they have metal?
Because potato peelers aren't made of ice cream.
It's true.
Do they have metal in Bolivia? We get into the, yeah, we do have metal, but all these things like measuring tools for food or like scales for food or peelers, can openers, all these kitchen stuff are bougie, you know, like they're kind of expensive. And I've only seen them in houses of people that were like part of the upper class. Like we never had them. I grew up without them. You have to eyeball everything and you have to do everything with a knife and your wooden spoon, and that's how you cook. Do you lose food with a knife? Only if you don't know how to peel. If you don't know how to peel, you will end up like turning your potato into a cube. But you have to learn how to peel with a knife.
No, I can peel with a knife. That I can do. I've had to do that before, and that's fine. But
it can be very cheaply made here, I think, because of how we trade with China. All they have to do is form the metal into a peeler. Well, analog, you can make peelers then. Just make them, distribute them to the third world. We will be very thankful. You will be rich. Jake
I
is
think I think I
focused on
started
the.
making these potatoes too soon.
Huh?
I think I started making these
What?
potatoes too soon.
What did you say?
I think I started making these potatoes too soon. Why can't you hear me?
You're cutting it out.
You're cutting out.
Chad,
Stop.
can you tell me? Can you tell me what Jake is saying?
I think I cut these potatoes too soon. Started.
You think you cut those
I
potatoes?
think I started them too soon.
You started too soon? What?
The
Miscommunication?
potatoes. The potatoes. The potatoes. The potatoes.
Yes. What? Are knives available? Yeah, they are available.
I think I started them too soon.
You cut out right when you're about to say the important
I think
part
I
of this.
started them too soon. I think I started them too soon. I think I started them too
Why?
soon. Because you're supposed to put them on last. And I just don't feel like putting them in the fridge.
I don't understand. I can't relate with Lou. I've been doing this
This-
things ever
The
since
potatoes. The potatoes go on last.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
talking
you-
over me.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm reading chat and I can't hear you.
What? That's not helping. Like, I'm just trying to explain to you. Potatoes go on.
Can you fix that? Can you turn off the fire? I don't know.
I'm just gonna let them cool and then put them in the potatoes. The potatoes, the potatoes, the
Yeah.
potatoes, the potatoes. Yes. I know you guys understand me, but Lou can't understand me because Bolivian internet. Yeah, I
Hey,
just
don't
don't know
come
if I
at
want to
me.
reheat them. So this is what I'm considering. Fine, Lou, if you can't hear me, then whatever. It's. Hold on. Why is this happening? I think.
Yeah, we hear mashed potatoes. But the thing is that you just put them on the fire. I don't understand the problem. Like, you just left them there for like 10 minutes.
No,
Nothing.
they weren't on the fire for that long because it hasn't even started boiling. So what I'm thinking of doing is just letting this cool and then putting it in the fridge and then just cooking them later and then mashing them when it's time.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big deal.
Okay. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah. Why so much drama for?
Because you couldn't hear me, that's why. Because you couldn't hear me.
Okay, I can hear you now, so it's fine.
Is it fine? Is it really? And
I'm
don't.
fine with it. Are you fine?
No, you're not fine. Because you're not.
What the fuck? You don't stop projecting.
So you put. Yeah. You took.
Yeah,
Well, no. So
potatoes take
the shepherd's pie is gonna take 4 hours to cook.
That's what are we gonna do in 4 hours off stream?
No, we're not straight. I'm gonna finish. I might come back and then show you instead of. So I was thinking with this kind of stuff with the slow cooker, like I'll just But since there's an extra step of actually making the mashed potatoes, you know, I'll just stream that too. And skirt.
The cause of 95% of trauma is people
Nah,
people
yeah.
not hearing each other. That is a fact. Thank you. Here is Pisces, a wise human.
Well, I don't understand why you asked. Like, we know this. Strigid, time to let dogs out to go pee pee poo poo. I don't have dogs. I wish I did. I have my dog. Or
Dog
Left 4
stream
Dead.
or Left 4 Dead.
Left for dog.
Maybe. Left for dog. Leftovers for dog. No, I have homework. I can't be on the interwebs anymore.
Me too. Guys, I have 2 weeks left of school, which means finals, which means not really. It doesn't mean that, but it just means that I probably won't be doing anything else other than cooking.
Get dogs to make dogs.
Get dogs to make dogs stream. Step 1, dogs. Step 2, dogs stream. Step 3.
Dogs. Did you promise dogs, Jake?
I didn't promise dogs. Switch to Lou, yeah. Bring Florcita.
Yeah.
Bring
I
Florcita.
do have a dog.
Get Florcita in here.
No, you're not gonna show my face.
I will.
I will break up with you if you do it without my consent.
No. No, I have finals the next 2 weeks starting now. Because as a music major, your final is performance, which means you have to really make sure everything is pristine.
Pristine.
I might be streaming piano and tabla though. I might do that.
You just said there would be dogs.
No.
Media posts, and this was a promise. I like how yesterday you posted a countdown on the Magpie Pirates Instagram, and you didn't even post what the countdown was for.
The whole point.
Why?
It wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days ago. And the whole point of it was that it was a surprise. Your brain just doesn't like you don't like surprises. Lou hates surprises. Lou can't stand surprises. Surprises are terrible. And if you would have
never hide stuff from me, please. I just really hate it.
Well, the thing is, I didn't hide it from you because you knew before anyone else. I told you before.
Well, the thing is that I'm saying that even when the countdown was over, you didn't even post anything.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
That's what I meant.
But it wasn't a countdown to nothing because it said check the Magpie Pirates live stream, and it was just trying to be mysterious.
No, you said, what's gonna happen? That's it. That's all you said.
No, because it was in the kitchen, and you could see that. And also, guess what? If you didn't shut your eyes to your blind, seething hatred for Mac DeMarco, you would have seen that song was about cooking in the kitchen. And
I hate Mac DeMarco too. Yes, too many things that I hate in that post. And just one story, like surprises in Mac DeMarco. That's triggering. Sounds like horror. In what sense? That I'm complaining Sorry, Cora. I took it to you. Jake is not a senior.
I am
Are you a
technically.
senior?
Technically. By credits, I am a senior,
Jake's
but
like a year senior, so it's the final.
no. I'm not graduating this semester. I'm graduating in fall of 2021. But since
So
I
you're
switched,
not a senior. That's like in a year and a half.
no, but I switched majors, so I have the credits of a senior. So I took as many
I
classes.
must leave this void and go to the next.
Dang it! It keeps going over the camera.
Why? Well, the thing is, okay, you're gonna hate me, but Magna is kind of like a one-trick pony, and I'm sorry, okay? But that's what it is.
That's not even true. That's not even true. You haven't listened to all 4 of his albums.
Senior citizen.
Even his like most popular 2 albums, another one and the one before that, are different than his first 2 albums and his EP. So that's not even true. You can't say that he's a one-trick pony because those albums are different in and of themselves. Dang it! I shot it! Ow! I slapped my wound. Ow!
I am a one-trick pony. You're not a one-trick pony. There.
Ow!
Jake is really well into her 17.
I'm vibrating.
I'm vibrating. Dip, you're way better than Mark DeMarco, honestly. At least you make me
I agree
feel
with that
stuff,
statement,
really.
but also Mac DeMarco isn't bad. It's just
He kind of sucks.
It's like light, fluffy music, you know? It's like kind of coasting, you know? It's like enjoying a nice summer's day.
I leave of this non-voting coach. Oh, okay. Bye, Kieran. Hope you will stream one day.
Yes. Like here, I need to stop anyway. I was just waiting until these potatoes cooled off enough to put them in the fridge. Petite. So yeah, I will stream the rest of this with the potatoes mashing and the final product, and that's probably gonna be it.
He kind of sucks. No, you don't. That's what I'm trying to say is you're better.
Yeah, but if he sucks, then saying she's better is only saying so much. What did you say? I said that if you think he sucks and he's terrible and horrible and no good one-trick pony, then saying that Dip is better than him, then that's not saying much.
You exaggerated what I said. I just said I don't like him. You just exaggerated that 1,000 levels. Did you hear that, people? Like,
I'm too old for this talk. Yeah.
Did you witness what just happened? I just said I don't like my Marco. He kind of sucks. And Jake quoted me as, "You're saying that Mark DeMarco is shit and he's the worst thing in the universe." And like I didn't say any of that.
Oh yeah, the cowboy is great. It was kind of like trippy.
Here comes the cowboy thing.
I'm more of a join other people's streams kind of person.
Oh no, that means Kira will never post.
I'm gonna bust a stitch. Bye.
Don't. That's gross.
Okay, I need to clean up. I need to get these potatoes out of my hair, and I need to send Dip something. NDA. I'm under an NDA. I can't talk about it. I'm not.
It's a dildo.
Huh?
Just shipping tonight. It's a
Huh?
dildo.
No. Shut up. Just really what I was boiling was a lily.
That was like bad.
Cora, what do you want to talk about? You don't forget about your promise to cook and stream yourself with a beer and a grill. Yeah. You don't forget about that because bye, Strigid. Oh. Yeah, I guess I was saying bye. So now I have to leave. Non-dope.
That's how it works, Jake.
Yes. Thank you for joining stream. And be sure to cream because we can only dream.
Story of my life. Okay, bye people. See you later with some potato mash.
Say goodbye to our
action.
Say goodbye to our baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
End the stream. God damn.